consists of chemicals or particles in the atmosphere that pose serious health and environmental threats. But what causes air pollution, and what does it mean for our planet? Some air pollution comes from natural sources like volcanic eruptions, wildfires, or allergens. But most air pollution results from human activities such as energy use and agriculture. There are different types of human-made air pollution. When we burn fossil fuels to produce energy, they release greenhouse gases into the air. These emissions, such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, trap heat from the sun in Earth's atmosphere, leading to a rise in global temperatures. This creates a cycle where air pollution contributes to climate change, and climate change creates higher temperatures. In turn, higher temperatures intensify some types of air pollution. For example, climate change increases smog because it forms in the presence of high heat and increased levels of ultraviolet radiation. More frequent extreme weather, such as flooding, contributes to damp conditions and therefore to a rise in mold. Warmer weather also leads to longer pollen seasons and therefore more pollen production. Smog is a type of air pollution that reduces visibility and has serious health effects. Smog can be divided into two categories: sulfurous and photochemical. Sulfurous smog is made up of chemical compounds called sulfur oxides. It occurs when burning sulfur-bearing fossil fuels such as coal. Photochemical smog, also called ground-level ozone, is a result of the reaction between sunlight, nitrogen oxides, and volatile organic compounds. Nitrogen oxides come from car exhaust, coal power plants, and factory emissions. Volatile organic compounds are released from gasoline, paints, and many cleaning solvents. Smog not only creates a brown haze that reduces visibility, but also harms plants, irritates the eyes, and causes respiratory distress. Another category of air pollution is toxic pollutants. These are chemicals such as mercury, lead, dioxins, and benzene that are released during gas or coal combustion, waste incineration, or burning of gasoline. In addition to adverse environmental effects, toxic air pollution can cause serious health problems such as cancer, reproductive complications, and birth defects. While air pollution has many consequences for our planet, there are solutions. We can limit toxic pollutants, smog, and greenhouse gases by decreasing the use of fossil fuels, such as in transportation, manufacturing, and electricity generation. Reducing air pollution not only contributes to a cleaner environment and better human health, but can also slow the rate of global warming.
After more than 3 months, authorities in Pasir Gudang, Johor are still clueless over the latest wave of chemical pollution to hit the industrial district. The federal and state governments are still scrambling to trace and pinpoint the possible source of the air pollution affecting the area.
Assalamualaikum to Safuan. My name is Nur Shafina binti Nasharuddin. I will proceed the video presentation with the issue and problem that are affected to Johor Bahru, which is the air pollution and how the authorities manage the air pollution. So the air are still badly polluted and continuous effort must be taken to curb pollution issues in Johor. Thousands suffered health problems including nausea, vomiting, and breathing difficulties, and school children were affected. Government must taking this matter seriously and must continue ensuring efforts are taken to avoid such incident from happening again.
Authorities, still baffled with the cause of the symptoms affecting the children, have inspected at least 153 chemical factories. Investigations have found that at least 101 of those factories have committed an offence under the Environment Quality Act. After speaking to residents living in close proximity to these chemical factories, many have expressed their disappointment in how the crisis is being handled by authorities.
Bagi saya sekarang ni saya rasa macam risaulah sebab belum tahu lagi apa punca. Kita sebagai penduduk ni lagi-lagi dekat Nusa Damai, dekat dengan area sekolah. Jadi kita rasa macam tak selamat juga. Tapi tak tahu punca apa sebenarnya.
Yeah, in dark, we don't know. Yeah, we just only have to rely on the speculation or rumors or this kind of thing. I think it's not so good, but we have no source to rely on. We wait for announcement from governments or related agencies, but we have found nothing that we can say that we are safe or what actually happened.
So the state and federal government must work with non-governmental organizations in dealing with environmental issues. This includes educating the public, including industry players, on the proper ways to protect the environment, especially the air problem. The authorities should increase its monitoring and enforcement efforts among industry players, especially in industrial areas with many factories. In Johor Bahru, there are so many factories. So the public should be the eyes and ears of the authorities and be proactive in reporting environmental abuses that are happening in their backyard. So the environment crisis like the air pollution that we have suffered should not be in vain, and the lesson from the experience should be used to increase our appreciation of nature. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurnat Sira binti Muhammad Nazri. So today I will present to Sefuan about the roles by the government. So the first one is ministry role. The ministry role is to promote clean and healthy air. The ministry role also developing national and tool to maintain when it's necessary and also to improve the air quality. In addition, ministry role also important to provide the environmental standard, guidance for the regional council and also unitary authorities. And the lastly is national guidelines. National guidelines is include admin for air quality guidelines and assistance for with a public campaign, and the last one is implement the program air quality NES. Next is the roles of the regional council and unitary local authorities. Under the Resource Management Act RMA, the regional council and unitary authorities are responsible for managing air quality and also to implement air quality control. However, under the Resource Management Act RMA and the Air Quality NES, they establish the policy and rules through their regional plan. First one is regional plan address a specific rules and for the quality issue. The second one is frequency that regional plan review. And the last one is the roles of territorial authorities. For the territorial authorities, it's very simple because of the is responsible for ensuring building, consent for solid fuel or effluent. It's more for to the rules by the RM and the air quality NES. So thank you. So I will be sure to Sefuan about the finding that our group provide, and the next slide is our result.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Aina Batrisha binti Hari Nizam. I want to explain the challenges of air pollution in Johor Bahru. The first one is open burning. What is open burning? Open burning is the burning of unwanted material in the open air where smoke and toxic fumes are released into the atmosphere directly, therefore affecting the environment. In addition, the burnt material is released unregulated and in its raw form into the atmosphere. Materials such as plastic have some toxic chemicals which, once predisposed in the air, pose not only a danger to the environment but also become a health concern for life. The illegal open burning can cause haze like in Johor Bahru. There are prohibition of open burning in Malaysia that can apply. Second challenges of air pollution in Johor Bahru is industrial pollution. With the coming of the Industrial Revolution, humans were able to advance further into the 21st century. Technology developed rapidly, science became advanced, and the manufacturing age came into view. With all of this came one more effect: industrial pollution. Earlier, industry were small factories that produced smoke as the primary pollutant. There are many industrial areas in Johor Bahru that can cause air pollution. Air pollution caused by industrial activities that having in Johor Bahru, including both industry fuels and industrial process. The industrial sector contribute like 10% of total air pollution in the country, except for special industries such as quarry and rubber production. Countries facing sudden and rapid growth of such industry are finding it to be a serious problem that has to be brought under control immediately. The third challenges of air pollution in Johor Bahru is vehicle emission. Vehicle emission cause immediate and long-term effect on the environment. Time by time, population in Johor Bahru increasing and most of people having a transportation like a car. Car exhaust emit a wide range of gas and solid matter, cause global warming, acid rain, and harming the environment and human health. Engine noise and fuel spills also cause pollution. Cars, trucks, and other forms of transportation are the single largest contributor to air pollution in the Johor Bahru. Our personal transportation choice have a harsh impact on air quality. What we drive and how we drive impact the environment. Motor vehicle give off more than half of all carbon monoxide. This emission, including microscopic particles, can contribute to breathing and heart problem along with an elevated risk of cancer. The last challenges of air pollution in Johor Bahru is deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation is the permanent removal of trees to make room for something besides forest. This can include clearing the land for agriculture or grazing, or using the timber for fuels, construction or manufacturing. Greatly accelerated by human activities since 1960, deforestation has been negatively affecting natural ecosystem, biodiversity and the climate. Multiple factors either of human or natural origin cause deforestation. Natural factors include natural forest fires or parasites cause disease which can result in deforestation. Nevertheless, human activities are among the main causes of global deforestation. In addition, the populational shift that is leading people to move from rural areas to urban area is also contributing to deforestation. The construction of human infrastructure has also been driving deforestation. Furthermore, by destroying the forest, human activities are putting entire ecosystem in danger and creating natural imbalance. There are regulations that can prevent from deforestation in Malaysia. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mayang Sari Aisha. I'm going to give a suggestion for this video. The first suggestion for the air pollution is using public transport or carpooling. As we all know, the reason because of the air pollution, one of the many reasons of the air pollution is due to the emission of the gas from transport and vehicle. These vehicles, they release the carbon dioxide, which is most commonly known to be one of the main gases that actually polluted the air condition in the area. The reason is because the more the car, the more the emission of the gas, which is trapped inside the ozone layer, and it will harm the environment. So this suggestion taken into account by using public transport and carpooling, then there will be less amount of carbon dioxide in the air, because the emission of carbon dioxide cannot be demolished easily or cannot be disappeared in one day. So the only thing that we can do is to carpool and use the medium of public transport. The second suggestion is using energy saving light bulb. This light bulb has been introduced around 2007 because of its effectiveness in using less energy than the traditional light bulbs. It is proven to have been using less energy because there are researches that has been done and finding in order to find a better alternative for light bulbs, because light bulb is something that we use daily and it does impact the emission of the energy and electricity, because when we are using the coal and the charcoal to burn for the fuels and energy, there are three different energy saving light bulb, which is the LED, light emitting diode, CFI and halogen incandescent. Here's a little video regarding some of the effects of the energy saving light bulbs. The third point is reduction of forest fire and smokes.
As you can see from this video, the forest fire or the wildfire cause the emission of the carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, which may be the reason of the air pollution. Air pollution something is when the air quality or the condition of the air is no longer safe for the environment. We can see some other example from Indonesia where the condition or the environment of the area is darker.
In order to raise awareness among people, it is not easy, so we cannot just start it from the public, but we can start it from our close friends, especially our family or our close one. Maybe we can start to make them understand and how dangerous it is when the air is polluted. The dangers could be to ourselves, animals, and our health especially. Maybe we could even make them understand on the importance of it and how we can do in order to salvage or rescue the air pollution from happening or from being worse. Other than that, we can also make the introduction to our friends and maybe showcase them on the goods once we take care of our environment.